Good morning, students. Today we can see about the chemical changes. So in the what is the chemical change means? For example, if you are taking the apple, if you are cutting at the time, it will be purest form. After a few minutes, few seconds, what will happen? That the color will be changed to brown color. So in that place, some chemical reaction is taking place. So the changing the color, that is a chemical change. So the change that it will be occur with the form of the some of the new substance will be formed in that place, that is a with the different chemical composition, otherwise or transformation of a substance, the from substance to the another substance, with the either with the evaluation, otherwise with the absorption of heat or light energy. So this is a chemical changes. What are the chemical changes? First, rusting of iron, burning, curdling of milk, fermentation, chemical reaction of baking soda with lemon. So in this class we are going to see about the rusting of iron, burning, curdling of milk. So before that, some introduction we will see about the some of the introductions of the chemical changes. So chemical changes, that is very important in our life. So there's a new substance which is used in the various fields of a part of our life, that is produced in the result of the chemical reaction. So next we can see some of the example for that. So metals that is extracted from their naturally occurring compounds, that is called as the ores. So that is by the series of chemical change. And the medicines that is prepared by carrying out a change of chemical changes. So the medicines which we are taking, that also some of the chemical reactions is taken place. So what are the materials? For example, plastic, soaps, detergents, perfumes, acid, base or salt. So these are all carrying out the various types of the chemical changes. So every new material that is discovered by studying the different types of the chemical changes. So each and every material is carried out by some of the chemical changes. So some of the new products that in addition that what is that new products, the following may also accompany a chemical change. See, for example, what are they means? Heat, light or any other radiation that may be given off or absorbed, and in that sound may be produced. A change in the smell may take place, otherwise a new smell may be given off, otherwise the color may take place, a gas may be formed. Explosion of a firework is also a chemical change, which we burn for, which we used the crackers we used for in the Diwali time. Crackers, everyone you may burnt, I think so. So that is also made in that also taking some of chemical changes taking place. So for example, the crackers we will be having very different colors will be, some of the 8 shot, 7 shot will be there. No, in that many colors it will be occur. Why? Because of the chemical change only in that colors is occurring. So we know that explosion produces the heat, light, sound and unpleasant gases, so that polluting the atmosphere. This is about the chemical changes. So for we may notice that what is that potato. If you cut a potato into two pieces, what will happen in that cutting part? After 2 seconds of, after 5 seconds, if you observe the color of the potato, how it will be? The color will be changed to the brown. So in that place, why the color is changed? Because in the open space, the air is and the piece which is that kept in a air, so that only it is the color is getting changed. If you the same potato, if you put it in the water and if you wash it, the original color will be retained. So this is the chemical change. So in this next we can see the rusting of iron. So the rusting of iron, how it will be, the iron how it will be rust. So that is an example of the chemical change. So the process of rusting of iron is a chemical change. So rusting is one change that affects the particles and slowly destroys them. So the iron is used in making bridges, ships, cars, truck bodies and many other articles. This iron is used. So the process of forming rust is how the process will be done. First we have kept the iron. After that, that is in the outside, that is in the air, oxygen. So iron plus oxygen plus water, that only gives the rust. or you're keeping the iron material for a long time in the outside place itself. After that the rain is the heavy rain for many days, so at the time also you didn't take the piece of iron from the place. So what happens after a long time, if you see that iron piece, it will be get rusted. So what is that? Iron is 2Fe plus 2O2 give plus water is 2H2O, that gives the rust 2FeO3 dot into H2O. So this is the rusting of iron. For rusting of iron taking place both oxygen and the water. So these in the content of the moisture moisture in the air, that is high. So the air is said to be more humid and evenly it is getting rusting faster. So how we can prevent the rusting ones? So the iron particles that can be prevented by making the contact with the oxygen, otherwise water or water vapor. A simple way, that is to apply a coat of paint or grease. If you apply the coat of paint, otherwise grease, these coats should be applied regularly to prevent rusting. If the iron material is you have compulsory, you have to keep it outside, that is used in a means that we have to save by the paint, otherwise using the grease. So by this only we can prevent that. So next we can see the burning. So the burning of paper is a fast change. Within a sudden it will be, the paper will be burnt. So that is a fast change. So the burning is a chemical change. So for then burning of a piece of paper, that it will be giving entirely a new substance we will be getting. What is the substances means? Carbon dioxide, water, water vapor, smoke and ash. So the heat and light are also giving out during the burning of a paper. So we cannot combine the products of burning of a paper to the original paper again. So if you burnt the paper, can you get back again? No, we can't get back the paper again. So that is a permanent change. So this is a permanent change. So now we shall so in your home, a small paper, take a small of paper, and if you burnt it, after that can you get the same paper again? No, you can't get it. So this burning is a permanent change. So next we can with the chemicals we can see that. So when magnesium ribbon burns in the air, then the magnesium metal combines with the oxygen of air to form a new substance, that is a magnesium oxide. So magnesium plus oxygen gives the magnesium oxide. 2Mg plus O2 gives the 2MgO. Here magnesium oxide is a compound that appears as a white powdery ash. So the burning of magnesium ribbon is a chemical change, because a new substance magnesium oxide is formed during this change. So this is a burning. Next we can see the curdling of milk. So you all like very much curd, yes or no? So how the curd is forming means, how it will be, first it will be a liquid. The liquid only turns into the solid. So the milk is the example of the irreversible change. So we cannot get back the milk after the curdling occurs. So it is also called the chemical change. So how the curdling is how we are making the curd. So curdling is a process in which the liquid is gradually turns into the solid. So how we have to make a curd means, first take a hot milk in a pan. After that you have to add a few drops of curd. You should not boil up to the 100 degrees Celsius, medium heater. After that, in a few minutes, milk curdles, that it will forming a lumpy solid like a solid mosses. So we can add even lemon extract to the hot milk to affect the curdling immediately. If you want immediately, you can add some few lemon also. But the taste and texture of the curd will not be same as that of the curdling occurs in a few hours. So if you leave it for a few hours, that taste we will not get. If you pour the lemon means we cannot get the old taste at the time. So the taste, it will be very different. So this is about the curdling of milk. Thank you, students.